so you can grow faster. You can learn more. They say the faintest ink, the faintest pen is sharper than the sharpest mind. So no matter how smart you are, beautiful woman, once I'm done today, if you're not writing anything, you're going to forget in the next 48 hours. You're going to forget 50% of what you hear. Okay, so please make sure you have, if you're writing, you have your writing materials, go to comments and type, I am ready, quickly. I'm waiting for your comments. Go to comments and type, I am ready. Fantastic. You're not writing anything. You're going to... Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Okay. So like I've been rightly introduced, I am Ambassador Aderonke Kosemani, and I'm an Amazon ambassador. I'm an international business consultant. I'm also an ambassador for peace. Okay. I'm a success coach. I'm a public speaking coach, and I'm also a wife and a mother. So as a woman, there are so many hats that we can bear. There are so many things that we can do, and we have the grace, to bear everything at the same. We have the grace to bear everything at the same time, okay? And my goal is that after this meeting, I'm going to be selecting some of you who are going to be beneficiaries, who are going to be, we're going to mentor you and coach you so you can actually succeed and grow from the business, okay? Fantastic. The first thing I'm going to do is to teach you 7 reasons why women need to be financially secure. 7 reasons why women need to be financially free. Do we understand that? The truth of the matter is that if you're as a woman, you need to be financially free. I know that you will say, yeah, and we know that now. But they say until what you know is what you do, you know nothing. If you know it and you're not doing it, then it means that you know it in theory, but you do not really know it. As a woman, one of the goals is to be financially free. And I'm going to be telling you, giving you 7 reasons. For most times, I tell people, men chase promotion in their offices more than women. Women tend to just leave things to be, they don't like to scale. They're not satisfied the way they are. But I'm here to make you be satisfied today. Okay, fantastic. The number 1 reason is that it increases your self-respect and it increases your self-esteem. There's a certain type of insult you will not face when you're financially free. That's the truth. There's a certain type of disrespect that you will not face when you're financially free. That is the truth. It increases your respect, your self-esteem. No matter how beautiful you are, if you're not financially free, it affects your self-image. Number 2, it makes you an asset and not a liability. It makes you an asset and not a liability. Hello. It makes you an asset and not a liability. I've had the privilege to counsel so many women, about thousands of them. And one common denominator, the women who say, oh, I was called a liability. Oh, my husband called me liability. And when I asked, why are they calling you liability? They said, oh, because I'm not adding to the household, because I'm not contributing to the household. And that is not really, that's not the best. So we're going to show you how to become an asset. Number 3 thing is what? It gives you choices. Very, very important. It gives you choices, okay? For the women who are wise in the house, the house you're living in, the car you drive, the school your kids are in, is that really the school of your choice? Or is it the money that made you put them in that school? These are important questions you need to ask yourself. Choices. It gives you choices. Number 4, it provides long-term stability for yourself, for your extended family, for your children. For yourself, for your extended family, and for your children. Hello. I've seen women who were doing very well. Their husbands were very successful and all that. And as soon as something happened financially to the man, they just went from 100 to 0. Why? Because they had nothing for themselves. Dear woman, if they remove Mrs. from your name, who are you? What are you? If they remove the children, because the children are going to leave you, what are you? Who are you without that family? How many lives have you touched? What have you accomplished? These are questions that we need to begin to ask ourselves. Number 5, for your protection. Hello. They say we are the weaker vessel, and that is the truth. However, for those of us that are Christians, the Bible says money is a defense. A lot of women have been through so much. They have been abused, bastardized, raped, so many things. And sometimes, if you trace it back, it's being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Going to ask the wrong person for money. And then people are taken advantage of. Number 6 is what? To become a role model. To become a role model. There are so many women who are out there who don't believe that they can be successful without a male interference. Interference, I mean. They believe they cannot be successful until they sleep with somebody for money, until they bribe somebody, until they do something bad. Why? Because they have no role model. The other day I saw on Facebook a lady I saw she went and did jazz or something like that so that a man can give her money. And when I asked her, why will you do that? They said, so that the man will give her money and she'll be able to live her life. And I was so upset. I said, even if you wanted to even do jazz, can't you do jazz so that you have money? God forbid, oh. God forbid, don't do it, or I don't believe it. But it just shows you how some people's mentality are just whacked. Why? Because there's no role model. There's nobody there showing them what to do, showing them that they can actually make it. So this is a very, very an extremely important part. Okay, fantastic. Number 7 is if you're learning, go to comments and say I am learning. Number 7 is what? It gives you what? Time freedom. It gives you time freedom. That is another important thing. It gives you time freedom. Okay. Some of you here, we are looking 10 years older than your age. Why? And I was like that before. No delegation because I didn't have money then. You are the nanny. You are the wife. You are the cook. You are the cleaner. You are the driver. That is why you look older. But guess what? If you are able to delegate, if you're able to get people, have a driver, by God's grace, because of the business, I have a driver. We have nanny. We have domestics, and we have people to take care of things. So you can have enough time to do things, time freedom. Women, these are the 7 reasons why you listening to me, you need to strive to be financially free. You need to do your best to attain what? Financial freedom. If you're learning, go to comments and say, I am learning quickly. I tell women, money stops nonsense. Money stops nonsense. Okay? Fantastic. Now, what is the solution? Like I said, it's not an aspire to perspire meeting. We're going to be teaching you practical things you need to do as a woman so you can get by and you can succeed. Okay, what is the solution? What do women do when things get a bit hard? One thing they do is get degrees, go and get masters, PhD, and all that. Those things are fantastic, but they no longer guarantee financial freedom. There are people who have their masters, they have their PhD, and they are still struggling financially. So that's not the solution to our problem. Okay? The next thing women do is get a better job. You see, going from one job to the other. Somebody will work for 6 months, 8 months in one place, resign, go to another job, resign. We have been doing that, but that is not giving us financial freedom. Why? Because that is not what's the solution to our problem. That is a short-term thing. It's not the solution to our problem. Because you have a job, guess what? Your boss does not care about you most times. If you die today, God forbid, before your burial, they have replaced you. Are you aware? You'll be replaced. You're not in control of your time. Working hard, but not going far. You want to go on vacation, you have to apply for leave. Tell somebody else to tell you. You have to ask another human being to determine whether you can travel or not. Or you lie that you're going for your father's burial, your uncle's burial, your friend's burial. Meanwhile, it's a party you're going for. I didn't want to live that kind of life. That's why I say, you know what? I must do something that gives me my own what? Time freedom. Okay, fantastic. Salary is never enough. Before half of the month, we'll be broke. Salary is never enough. Your salary is a seed. It should be planted and used for what? Businesses. Very important. Fantastic. The next thing that women do is what? I tell people, I say, having a job and you have kids can be a little bit inconveniencing because you have to leave your kids in the hands of a caregiver. And we all know what happens sometimes if you don't get a good one. Number 3 is what? Start a traditional business. That's the 3rd thing that women do. Start a traditional business. Okay, that is fantastic. But guess what? There are so many challenges involved. Speaking to a woman today, she said that most of the things she was selling, she used to sell hair. People will buy her hair and they will not pay her. They will collect things from her and they will not even pay her back for it. And these are things that women go through. So many challenges involved. Number 4, source for contracts. You can get a contract and that will be fantastic. You can get a contract and that will be fantastic. It's okay. But guess what? For a lot of women, they have missed a lot of contracts. They have missed lots of jobs and promotions. Why? Because they said no to somebody. A man will look at you and tell you, okay, you want me to give you the contract? Bring your contract paper to my hotel room at 10 p.m. in the night and I will sign your documents. And when you ask him, what does my contract have to do with coming to your hotel room? You lose it. A lot of women have lost promotion because they refuse to compromise. So these are the things that affect just us. Sometimes it's hard for you to find somebody who will give you something based on merit. And then finally, join the new economy. This is the one that I will encourage people to do. Join the new economy. Join the what? The new economy. Very important. How do you join the new economy? How do you make sure that you are part of this new economy we are talking about? Because the truth of the matter is that things can change for anybody. Things can change for anybody. I'm going to be sharing with you how some of us were able to grow and succeed. Thousands of women, courtesy of the Amazon project, are now successful. Thousands of women are doing well, living life on their terms. They're no longer depending on anybody for money. They are achieving their goals. They are growing. How do you become a connector? How do you join the new economy? Very simple. It costs a very, very little amount for you to become a member of the new economy. And I'm going to be sharing it with you today. And my hope is that by the time we're done, you understand it and you are part of it so that your story can begin to change. How do you become part of the new economy? Become a connector. A connector is someone that connects people to services, products, or anything that is available. We connect people to two things: the service of making money and the product, health beneficial products. So as you're listening to me, how do you become a member? Very simple. By making a one-time payment of 69,990. 69,990. Once you make that payment, what has happened to you? You have become a member of our amazing business. This amount of money, people have used it and they have started businesses that have changed their lives. People have used it and they've gone from borrowing money to parents and all that to living life on their terms, not being able to travel anywhere for vacation, to being able to travel and afford their dream homes and all of that, just by getting started and growing the business. So after you make the payments, what's going to happen for you? You're going to get products to use. Some of us have used a particular toothpaste for the past 3, 4, 5 years. They have not paid you anything for your loyalty. Here, you use these people and you get paid for your loyalty. Are you following? Fantastic. We have supplements that help you. As a woman, we have so many hormones at different times of the month. We have supplements that will help you to balance that out, help to build your immune system. We have the chocolate drink. Instead of going to go and buy chocolate drinks, that are not those teas that are not doing anything for the kids, just filled with sugar. This one has alkaline in it. It has DHA that helps with the memory enhancement for adults and brain development for children. So you get things that are helping you live healthy. We also have the one you can put on your phone, your laptop, and all to protect you against radiation. If you're here, you have a phone. You put some of you sleep with your phones under your pillow. You wake up, you have a headache, and you're wondering why. And therefore, those of you that you have your husbands or your boyfriends that do that, keep their phones in their pockets. If you have a father that does that, go and warn him. Or you have a son that puts his phone in the pocket with the data on. It's dangerous. So we have a product that protects you against what? Radiation. You can see this on my phone here, on my different devices, even on my Wi-Fi. You can see there. What is it doing? Protecting me against radiation. And even this bracelet I'm wearing is not for passion. What is it doing? It is protecting me against radiation. I'm going to show you it quickly. If you can see, go to my and say I can see. You can see this on my Wi-Fi protecting me against radiation. You can see this on my phone. It's protecting me against radiation from the phone. And then I have the one that I wear so that when I go to places where people don't have the radiation protector, I'm protecting myself. So that you will live long and you will not hand over to next of kin too soon. Do we understand that? You will live long and enjoy the fruit of your labor. So when you join our business, you're not just making money, you are making money and you are elongating your lifespan. You are living healthier. You are living healthier. Do we understand that? Fantastic. Go to comments and say, I will live long. Go to comments. For those that say you want to be part of us, you want to have those healthy products, go to comments and say, I will live long. Okay? Fantastic. So that, like I said, next of kin, you will not come and squander what you have built. Now, how does the money come in? The people we partner with, they handle manufacturing, shipping, technology, warehousing, and all that. We decided to be their connector. And they have been around for 18 years. 18 years. Okay? So it is not a case of, oh, will they survive? Will they crash? They are not going anywhere. They've been around for 18 years. So they have passed the test of time. Okay? And there's work involved. So you can make money from 6 different ways. But because of time, I'm going to talk about just 2 ways right now. The first way is what we call what? The direct connectors bonus. Direct connectors bonus. Direct connectors bonus is for anybody you connect, dear woman, to this platform, you get a bonus of between 20,000 naira to 200,000 naira per person. 20,000 naira to 200,000 naira per person. Wow. Wow. This is so amazing. So you want to make 2 million naira, let's say you need 2 million in the next 2 months, you want to pay your rent or school fee, your child's fees or whatever it is. Your husband has a project you want to add to it, or you just want to travel to Greece, enjoy your life. You need like 2 million. What do? Connect 10 people with the 200K package bonus and you're good to go. You're good to go. You have people that join you with the VIP, 10 of them, you get paid 2 million naira. Clean. That is a beauty. So if I have any financial need, I don't have to go and wait and pray about it. No, 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 no. He said he has given us everything that pertains to life and goodness. I need to just work and grind my business. So how do you connect to people easily? When I came, I asked this question. How do I connect to people easily without convincing them, without marketing, without selling products and all that? Can somebody else speak to them on my behalf? When I came, I asked this question. And the man speaking, that he said, you know what? Use the system. Use the system. What does system mean? Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Their system is so successful that they took 140 Nigerians on a vacation out of the country. Do you know what it means for a company to grant 140 Nigerians visa? They are not scared that they'll run away. And true, everybody that went came back immediately. 140 Nigerians, that's me on the far left, the lady on the far left, standing. 140 Nigerians. So our system is successful. Don't say, I want to do it my own way. No, use our system, dear woman, and you will succeed. So I've done something similar. I did not do well. You didn't use our system. Use our system and you succeed. The contact recommendation is the first way you can get people connected in this debate. How does it work? You send a simple text to your friends, your colleagues, and know, hello, Chika, how is everything? I recommended you to an NGO running the World Campaign in Nigeria to show women how to generate cash flow. And once you send them this SMS, very simple, you give us their names and numbers. We are going to connect them to this platform and they're going to start growing. You begin to make money with them. That is how this particular one works. If you can send a text message, you can actually grow. If you are here and you were recommended, go to the comments and say, I was recommended quickly. If you were recommended, go to the comments and say, I was recommended. Fantastic. The second way is office launch. I'm speaking to you from one of our offices. We have various offices you can invite people to so they can come and see your business, understand what you're doing, and you can begin to grow with them. Office launch. Okay? Office launch. Number 3, we have what? Social media and Zoom meetings. You are listening to me now via Zoom. We also have social media meetings. Do we understand that? Social media meeting. So your own is just to invite. You say, I'm Aderonke, I don't have any friends. I don't know anybody. How do I succeed? Use our social media. We're going to teach you how to invite people via social media and grow your business. Number 4, big events. Big events. We also have the big events. So you can also invite for that. And we have private business launches. Like one of our teammates now is launching their business today. So we have different business launches and all of that. Do we understand that? Fantastic. Okay. So what next? The second one is a matching bonus. The matching bonus. How does the matching bonus work? Very, very simple. The matching bonus is so good because once you get started, apart from the direct bonuses from your efforts, you can earn money from the efforts of other people. That is how the rich make money. The rich don't make money from only their efforts. No. They make money from the efforts of what? Other people. That is how they're able to grow. That is how they're able to succeed. How does the matching bonus work? Once you make a payment of 69,990, this is you, okay? And then they will create a portfolio like this for you. You use that system, you connect 2 people from your phone. You can connect 2 of your friends. Once they connect, the company pays you 7,000 minus the 20 to 200K they had paid you earlier. What happens next? The people in your team will use their system, connect theirs. The other person will use the system, connect his own. You don't know these new 4 people that have joined your team. But because you are in the system, they will recognize you as their top leader and then they're going to give you another 7,000. Everybody keeps on connecting. Now, guess what? Some will connect 2. Some will connect 10, some will not do anything. It will balance itself out. We have a way of balancing it out so that way everybody can grow once they are doing the activities. Okay, fantastic. Now, somebody was saying the other day, 7K is smaller. Well, it depends on how you look at it. Obviously, I did not buy my Mercedes-Benz with 7K. But guess what? Little monies from a lot of people cumulates to be millions of naira. For example, the richest man in Africa, Dangote, what is his profit on a bag of cement? What is his profit on a bag of salt? What is his profit? Little money here and there. But guess what? He's a multi-millionaire, richest black man in the world. Why? Little. So this 7K, when it comes from a lot of people that you don't even know, they're able to grow. And in a day, you can earn up to 168,000 naira in a day. That's the maximum they can pay you. If you started with 69,990, and you have your legs running, you can earn up to 168K in a day. In a day. What if you earn just 10% of that? What if it takes you 2 years to build a system that can pay you 168K? You know, let's even say 10% of that. In a month, that gives you 504,000 naira. If it takes you 2 years, 3 years to build a business that can pay you 500K monthly, is that good or very good? Go to comments and tell me. Is that good or very good? I'm waiting for your comments. That is fantastic. Thank you. That is fantastic. Are we following? And that is one way you grow. So many testimonies. But for those who say, I want to grow faster, I want to do well, I don't want to wait for 2 or 3 years and all that to start making 500,000 naira monthly without doing anything, what do I need to do? I'm going to show you. This is a picture of some of my teammates when we went to Egypt, one of our all expense paid trips. Amazing vacation. We had such a fantastic time. If you look at the picture, you see something significant. You see the old, you see the young, you see the middle-aged, right? You see Christians, you see Muslims, all kinds of people here. What does that show you? Different tribes. What does that show you about our business? It shows you that anybody can do it. You come in, you work hard, you can actually succeed and grow in our business. Anybody can actually do the business, and anybody can actually grow and succeed. Do we understand that? Fantastic. Well, how do you grow faster? Doing multiple accounts. The more accounts you do, the more money you make. If you want to do more accounts, you pay 190K for 3 accounts. Instead of doing 69,990, that's about 70K for just 1 account. You can pay for 3 accounts. You can see the 3 accounts is discounted. Instead of paying 210,000, you can pay 190K for 3 accounts. Okay, you make money faster. The next thing I'm going to talk about my good friend Vivian, who joined the business. She used to work for herself, but she used to sell smoothies, juicy smoothies and all that. When she saw the business, she didn't really have the money. She had to run around and raise the money. But guess what? Today, she has her own office. She's helping other women succeed. She bought this beautiful Mercedes from this business, and she's growing other people to succeed. This can be your story as well. This can also be her story. Okay? But for you to grow, you need to do multiple accounts. Like I said, you can start with 1 account and then you can upgrade, or you can start at once with multiple accounts. For those who want to do multiple accounts, you can do 330K, which gives you what? 7 accounts. Once you do that, you get a cashback of 74,000 naira. So that's also at discounted rates. And then you have 7. It means you're earning money you can earn money from 7 different packages. This is what we call our most preferred. Okay. I'm going to talk about a good friend of mine, Didi. When she joined the business, she was very excited, you know. But guess what? Her salary was 20,000 naira. She saw the business when she was serving. 20,000 naira as a copper. She didn't know how was she able to grow. She had to borrow the money to join the business. Can you imagine? But guess what? She started inviting. She said, look, Ronke, I'm very shy. I'm an introvert. I don't know how to speak to people. I said, no problem. Use our system. Use our system. And then she started using our system, started growing. Guess what? Today, she's a success story. She bought this first car for herself from the business, started growing, having a large income, doing very well. And then she bought this lovely car for herself, the Corolla, used it for a period of time, traveled on a vacation, met our CEOs. You know, she was so excited. That was one of her first trips out. And guess what? She went into photography, started her own photography business, and then we both started a tourism business. You know, the truth of the matter is that if you're here, you have a business you want to do, but the issue is capital, the issue is money. What are you going to do? Very simple. Join our business with a little token. We're going to work with you, generate money from here, then you can now pour it into that thing you wanted to do. That's what some people actually get started with. Instead of going to go and borrow money from banks and all of that, and then it's hard to pay back. But when it's your own money, you can grow your business little by little. Okay? Fantastic. As I wrap up, I'm going to be selecting my partners very soon. This is Didi before, and this is her after. How you imagine? Things have totally changed for her. Okay? And that is me when I was speaking to her, by God's grace, I'm the one that brought her into the business and mentored her. So for those that say, I want to be mentored, man, I was just there celebrating her. Those that say, I want to be mentored, I want to be coached, I want to grow, ensure you pick one of the packages and join the business. Pick one of the packages and get started, because those who actually come and get started, these are the people who are going to be working with, who are the people who are going to be coaching so that they can actually succeed and they can actually grow. Do we understand that? Fantastic. I'm going to be selecting some of my partners very soon. And who are they? These are people that say, you know what? I want to grow to the next level. You know what? I want to be successful. But before I do that, I'm going to share a bit of my story so you can understand where I'm coming from, why I'm so passionate about this. If you want to hear that, go to comments and say, I want to know quickly. And after sharing my story with you, I'm going to explain to you what the business did for me, how it took me from a place where I was struggling to pay rent, struggling to make ends meet. When it's time for rent, my heart begins to beat. When it's time for rent, I get scared. I'm panicking. I'm wondering, oh my goodness, will I be able to do this? Will I be able to pay? Well, it was a lot of stress. But the business helped me to overcome all those things. So I'm going to be sharing a bit about that with you. And after that, I'm going to be selecting some partners. Please ensure that you are among those who are selected. Ensure that you are among those who move to the next level. Because for those who are selected, for those who move to the next level, guess what? Within the next 1 year, within the next 6 months, you're going to begin to change. Okay? Now, this is a business that you can do from the comfort of your home, from anywhere you are. And it is a real business. Oh, I will not mention the name, but there's something that happened in Nigeria recently where some people invested their monies in one funny business. I'm not going to call the name. And when they did it, guess what? They lost a lot of monies. A lot of monies. And I said, how can somebody, they said, oh, they told them to just pay small money. When you pay, you will not do anything, we'll double your money. And I laughed. You know why I laughed? There is no free lunch anywhere. Women, wake up. We are smarter than that. There is no free lunch anywhere. If somebody tells you, come and do this business, don't come and put your money here, invest money, you will not do anything, you will not work, money will start coming. Run! That person is a scam. There's no free lunch. Even your parents give you food because they know one day you will also feed them. Even your parents take care of you because they know one day you will also take care of them. So please, if other people are falling for things, as a woman, don't fall for things like that. But this house is a legitimate business you will do. You will work the business. You will work it and you will make money. 9 years, I've been here for 9 years and the business has blown my mind. When I saw the business some years ago, I was excited about it. Why? Because I was working somewhere before, salary was not enough. Before half of the month, I will be broke and I have to borrow money. I was tired of borrowing. I was tired of begging. I was tired of all that. So I said, God, show me what I'm going to do and I'm going to succeed. And I found this amazing platform. I got started. Guess what? I made this money, 594,000. In 3 months, I made 594,000. At this point, I told myself, you know what? I'm never going to work for anybody in my life again. But then I want to ask you a question. If you look at the lady, I call her a young girl. If you look at the young girl in the slide, the picture, and you look at the woman speaking to you today, does it look like the same person? Does it look like the same person? Go to comments and answer me. Poverty is a bastard. Somebody's laughing. It doesn't look like me, oh. It doesn't. I look totally different. Totally different. Money will bring out your true beauty. Do we understand? Look at me there. My clothes was not even fitting. Oh my goodness. Money will bring out your true beauty, your true complexion. Things are totally changed and it can change for you as well. After that, I started doing business full time. I bought my first car, used the car for a period of time, and I sold the car as a seed to a member of my church. After giving out that car, what did I do? 6 weeks after giving out that car, I bought my second car from the business. Hello, women. Are you following me? Ensure that you are among those selected. When you're done with this meeting, make sure you make your payments and be among those selected. Because for those who are selected today, we're going to be mentoring and coaching you. Look at how my life changed. From somebody who was begging to survive, borrowing, to somebody that carried a car and gave a member of her church. Not the pastor, a member of the church. That is the power of this business. 6 weeks later, I bought my first car. And my second car, And I was so excited about it. And then started getting awards. I've been awarded because of this business, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. A lot of you listening to me, you are smarter than me, you know more. But you are in a place where they don't reward hard work. You work hard, you're not celebrated. Here you are celebrated, you are told well done. So when I was giving the award for top 9 highest earner, that was 2019. The following year, awards started coming in. It can happen for you as well. You can see those who are awarding me expatriates. Because you'll be awarded on the global stage. For those that you are here, you want to be celebrated, make sure you get started. We can begin to work with you. And we've been able to travel on vacations, courtesy of this amazing platform. I was able to travel to Seychelles, courtesy of this beautiful business. I also traveled to Maldives. The picture on the left is Seychelles. The picture on the right is Maldives. Beautiful islands. Courtesy of this business. Went to Manila, Philippines, courtesy of this amazing platform. Sponsored to Dubai. So many countries I've gone to because I said yes, Mauritius, because I said yes to this platform. But it's not about me, it's about the people I'm going to select today. It's about people that we have mentored. Look at the screen. These are people that qualified for their vacations. All expense paid trip. We mentored them and they qualified for all expense paid trip vacation. Look at them looking very excited. And for some of them, this was their first time out of the country. Courtesy of this amazing platform. You can be the next in line. So when I went to Mauritius, I was so, going through a lot that period. I said, you know what? Let me go and touch lions. This is not Photoshop, it's real. Because of this business, one of the things on my bucket list ticked out. Oh, so exciting. Live a life of excitement. A life of excitement. Okay? And I was able to buy my dream car from the business. Women, don't pray for a man to buy you a car. Don't pray for a man to open a shop for you or pray for them to take you. Make your money and buy that car. Make your money and go abroad. Make your money and do what you need to do. There's respect that comes with it. I told people, I said, my husband spoils me. Oh, in fact, 2 days ago, he gave me a gift that blew my mind in the millions. But guess what? He knows that I can also do it for myself. There's a type of respect that comes with that one. Not that everything you want to drink Coke, baby, I want money for Coke. You want to go to, you cannot even go to Ghana with your money. You have to, no, be an asset. And if you're here, you're already financially free. How many women are you mentoring to be financially free? How many women are you mentoring financially free? And I'm speaking for one of my offices. You can see the picture, you can see the office. I'm here because I said yes to this amazing program. For those who are going to say yes to this business, for those who are going to say, you know what, Madam Aderonke, I want to grow, I want to succeed. You are the next in line to ensure you make your payment and start so we can begin to work with you and so that you can actually grow to the next level. Do we understand that? For those who want to be